Welcome back to the Runaround. You are tuned into Zenobia and Larry with his and her relationship advice. Today's topic is 5 love languages and how you should not only learn them for yourself but for your partner. So, Larry, tell me, what are the 5 actual love languages?
All right. The 5 actual love languages are number 1, words of affirmation. Words of affirmation are love words like I love you, you matter, you want to have value. Those are value words.
Right.
A lot of people need those types of things. Real fast. Do you know your love language?
Um, I can't honestly say that I know my love language, but I can say that I have, from experience, I've had to learn someone else's language.
Right.
Because when I was married, that was like a problem, and he had took it to the pastor when we went through counseling.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was like one of the things was that I did not say kind words when I saw him do things that
So you weren't giving him words of affirmation.
I was not. No, I did, but not when he felt like I was supposed to. Like, for instance, he would wash the dishes. I felt like if you live there, you're supposed to wash the dishes. So, but if it's like something that I always did,
Right.
and I walked in the house and he was doing it, it was like I was supposed to say, "Dang, babe, thanks for washing the dishes." I didn't do that. So when we went to counseling, he took it to the pastor.
Right.
And he said that I did not acknowledge the fact that he washed dishes.
I'd be a little upset.
So the pastor stated that in a relationship, one of the things that you will learn that you have to do to keep a relationship going is to stroke your partner's ego every once in a while.
Got to.
And stroking your partner's ego comes with words of affirmation.
Exactly. So, number 2, acts of service. So, acts of service is exactly what it sounds like. You want to be able to do things for your partner. So, if you're say if you're hungry, you say, "Babe, I'm hungry." My first response is, "I got you. I'm gonna go ahead and pick you up some food. You stranded. My job is to come pick you up." These are acts of service. These are things that matter to people.
Right, and that comes with listening.
Right.
If we're dating and or married or whatever, that comes with listening. I should be able to do things for you without you asking.
Right.
Like if I'm sitting here and I hear you talk about, "Oh my God, Dad, I got to get an oil change tomorrow." Then something else came up and you come home, I hand you the receipt because I went and got your oil change.
Right. See, and those kind of things are great acts of service. And then the third one that you want to go to is receiving gifts. Now, receiving gifts is exactly what it sounds like. Some people like materialistic things. If you guys go on dates and, hey, we go on dates a lot, but I ain't got no gifts, you ain't buying me no shoes, you're not giving me anything, those kind of things matter to people.
Yeah, it does. It's not all about gifts.
It's not all about gifts.
It could be a small gift, like
but
bringing me back home some Five Guys.
Bring you back home some Five Guys? I guess that could be one too then. I say, it's in the eye of the beholder.
Right,
It's whatever
yeah.
you like. So the fourth one is quality time. Quality time is a big one for me, personally. And quality time is, if you postpone dates and things like that, that's a problem. Like those kind of things can really veer a person away from the current relationship.
Right.
Those are deal breakers for people who quality time is their number 1.
Okay. Because you don't like when people give you too much space.
Right.
You like that time.
We need quality time. I say. And the fifth one, the final love language is physical touch. So if there's no affection going on, that could be a problem for those who love physical touch. For the people who touching, kissing, intercourse, those kind of things matter.
Well, intimacy is not always sex. So
No.
the physical is not always the physical. Just to clear that up.
Right.
But, that's a problem that I actually had a conversation with someone recently about, because she's in a relationship, someone I know, and she actually is not a physical person.
Right.
But her spouse is a physical person. So with that, their problem was he wanted to hold her hand. She didn't want to hold hands. She's like, I'm not ready to hold hands. And I'm like, okay, but it's been a year. How come you're not ready to hold his hand?
Right.
So, you know, that physical, depending on how you were raised, you might not have been raised with parents that loved on you.
Right.
That person might have been raised with parents who kissed and loved on them. So when you get together with someone and you're not used to physical and they are, you have to compromise.
Exactly.
You know,
That's
but
right.
physical can be hard depending on how you were raised.
True statement. So, well, my top three for me, words of affirmation. I definitely need words of affirmation. When it comes to that affection, I need it. And I would say acts of service is second. And the last one is physical touch. Because
Okay.
I'm very overly affectionate. I say, but in order for you to actually know your love language and know others' love language,
Okay.
you have to have a high emotional intelligence so you can understand your personal feelings and someone else's.
Sounds good.
So, lesson of the day, people, learn your love language. It's going to help benefit you and your partner, and it's going to help out with any other relationship you got going forward.
So next, we are going to take questions that was sent in to us from our viewers via email and social media. So the first question that we are going to take is, how long do you date before you bring your kids around the person you're dating?
Well, I ain't got no kids.
You have kids. Okay, well, I have kids. I have kids, so, I'm very funny.
Right.
I have 3 daughters, and I think I take literally almost 6 months to a year, if not longer. I don't.
really?
Yeah, I'm real funny. Like I would really take being single. Well, not even so much being single, but no one meeting my kids until like I feel like the next level has come, because I don't like my daughters meeting people.
I don't blame you.
I've actually gotten into it with people because I've met theirs, but they haven't met mine.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. You all right?
I just don't. I don't want nobody to meet.
I know for me, like I said, I don't have kids, but I do know this. I get brought around people's kids in like the first 2 weeks.
Yeah.
That's a problem for me because I don't want to get attached to the kids. I can't do that because every time I seem to get attached to the kids, get attached to the person, next thing I know, I'm out.
Yeah. See, I had a guy bring Uno over, and I was like, "What you bring Uno over for?" Ain't nobody tell you you can play Uno with my kids.
Go play Uno with the kids. Can't play Uno with the kids.
No, seriously, I'm real funny. So, our next question is, do you feel like porn is unhealthy for your relationship?
I say, where are these people getting these questions from? I say, I honestly think it's one of the most healthiest things you can do.
I do. I think porn is healthy for relationships. I don't think the strip club can be healthy because she's in your same city.
Right.
But if you do porn, I think that he'll never meet that woman.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He'll never meet her. It's just fun. It may help, keep the spice in it. Yeah. But as far as strip clubs, if you go to the strip club with him and you want to watch him get lap dances and you want to get them lap dances, you got to understand she is right around the corner. So if you go to Secrets with him, he can go to Secrets by himself without you.
I say,
So,
the right amount of money.
so you can do the porn, but don't do the strip club. Because Jessica is still on the west side.
Oh, Lordy.
So we're going to take one more question. What is it? Do you believe social media can be a problem in your relationship?
I say, honestly, I totally believe that social media is a problem now, currently, because this is what the new age is doing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
when it comes to social media and relationships, it's so many people within your relationship. Even if these people aren't, like, you might not even know these people, but because of some fact that they can comment on everything, or, hey, I haven't seen your woman crush Wednesday, and forever, are you single, blah, 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 and it's like, no. It's
Yeah.
like, so too many people, too many problems come into
Yeah, because you
social
can't
media.
get my passcode. You can't get any of that type of stuff. You can't see what's in my messenger.
Right.
And, yeah. And it's really not good to meet people on social media and date them. Because at some point, because they might have been, I'm serious, like they might have been your actual crush. So if they
Right.
feel like they finally got their crush, they're going to be a little clingy. So
You ain't lying.
stay away from social media with your dating. But stay tuned. Thank you. Stay tuned for Clown Talk with some of the juiciest sports talk about the Cleveland Browns.
Or the Cleveland Clowns.